friends! Today I'd like to do a sink or float experiment with you. So I have a few things that I've collected from different beaches and this bucket full of water, and we'll test them out, see which one's sink or float. And you can play along at home too, so you can share what you think of each item will sink or float. And if you want to do sink or float at home with stuff that you have, let us know what you tested and what you thought, and if you got it right or not. I have here a piece of driftwood I found at a beach. What do you think it'll do? Sink or float? Let's see. It floats. Next thing I have is this sand dollar. What do you think it'll do? Sink or float? Let's try it. Looks like the sand dollar is floating. I have a couple different types of shells for us. The first one is this little tiny shell. Nothing in it. What do you think it'll do? Sink or float? This little shell also floats. The next shell I have is this little white one. Sink or float? Ooh, that one sunk. I have this piece of shell that I found. It's not a full shell like the other two. What do you think? Sink or float? That one also sunk. And lastly, I have this really big shell. What do you think it'll do? Sink or float? This one's floating for now, but it's filling with water inside, and there it goes. And here are our results. We have our sink pile and our float pile, pretty even, 3 and 3. What did you guess for each one? Alright friends, thank you for doing the sink or float experiment with me. Let us know what you thought would sink and what you thought would float. And if you did this experiment at home, let us know what you experimented with. Alright, but everybody, bye!